look, he's back.
Yay!
Title This is a game show where celebrities, not just art critics, but celebrities compete to title Kostabi paintings for cash awards, and tonight's contestants are the art critic who just came back from Egypt, the art critic for the art newspaper, Adrian Dannatt. And shortly after Adrian straddled that camel in Egypt, in Cairo, Walter Robinson came to the game show, the editor of ArtNet magazine, a fantastic painter. Our next contestant, Walter Robinson.
I only straddle that camel thanks to Walter Robinson, I should point out.
Well, and then we have an incredible art curator, art critic, and editor of Paper Magazine. He likes to wear berets. He has long hair, and his name is Carlo McCormick.
Take notes. That's how it's done.
That's how it's done. And now we have to urgently title painting. And Daniel is going to show us this small black and white painting with a gigantic
Sphere of Perfection.
voluptuous sphere of perfection in the upper right-hand corner.
Mark?
Do we have titles?
I already have a title.
What would that be? Mr. Dannatt's Fresh from Egypt.
It's a title directly taken from our friend Whistler. Composition in grey and white.
Well, there's black in it, too.
I mean black and white.
Adrian, that's a horrible title.
Oh.
Carlo, your title is?
Let me try,
$20
Mark.
for worst title.
Mark, how
Yes.
about a paler shade of gray?
Oh, that's so good, Carlo. But we still have the incredible, unforgettable Walter Robinson.
I think we need to incorporate the large sphere.
Yeah, I have a title.
background.
Is that the Dell dude speaking?
Yes. I also go by Ben, but yes.
Ben Curtis!
How about the disquieting muse?
Well, that's from De Chirico.
Yes, I know. Damn, I thought he would miss that.
You know, I missed that one. Let's vote on
I thought it was
Carlo's
perfect.
beautiful poetic title. Carlo, what was it again?
A paler shade of gray.
Can we buy that incredible title, which
Yes.
reminds me of my favorite song? Yes, $20 to Carlo.
Oh, very good.
Look at this anguished figure, obviously anguished because of the AIG bonuses. And the title, therefore, would be...
Mark, is he performing a Shakespeare monologue there?
Yes, and Ben, I understand that you not only do television and film acting, but you perform on stage, too. Like Shakespeare, right?
Yes, I'm an originator of the stage.
Well, you're part of the game.
I was born in front of the altar.
Actually, you're an American icon.
My dad's a minister, so I was born in front of the altar.
Oh, wow. Were you baptized?
Eventually, when they got hold of me, I ran around.
Slippery figure, Kurt Bennett.
This anguished figure has not been eventually baptized, and he is starring in a painting that needs desperately a title, and we have luminaries that will title it, hopefully.
What
Right,
about
Mr.
the
Dannatt?
fact that he's in a position like a statue? Couldn't we call him statuesque?
Yes.
We could not, Mr.
Oh,
Dannatt.
Okay,
But
Mark.
we have,
How about
title if
how
you
about
guys
curtain
don't
call?
that's pretty good, Carlo. And what about Walter Robinson?
What would Carl?
Do you really
Curtain call.
do you really want to make an AIG reference? You could call it the agony of AIG.
Why not? Let's vote on, can I buy it? The Agony of AIG by Walter Robinson.
Oh, it's a gong.
Oh my God.
I had two friends.
Mark, I have a title.
No, let me go vote on
Mark,
that.
I do have a title.
Dannatt, yes, what's your title, Dannatt?
Looking at his agony and looking at what's behind him, can we just call it curtains?
But dude,
Yeah.
I already said curtain call. man.
Can we buy Curtains by Adrian Dannatt? Curtains.
Oh, it's solid
Buy it.
green. Yes.
Maybe, Carlo, what was your best title again, Carlo?
Mine was curtain call. Adrian just poached it. Yes.
He posted it, but yours is probably better. Let's ask New York City.
I
Can
didn't
we
actually
buy
hear Carlo's
Curtain
title.
Call by Carlo McCormick for $20? Yes, the money goes to Carlo McCormick for Curtain Call. The recession recession is over, and we're going to title this painting, which features a prominent Estonian in the foreground with a gigantic red party balloon. To celebrate the end of the recession. By the way, Walter, can I get on the record right now?
Yes.
All the economists in the United States predict the recession will end no sooner than September of 2009, and many predict that it won't end until sometime in 2010. I want to be on the record right now. Mark Kostabi says the recession is going to clearly end by the end of spring 2009.
Does that mean you're bailing us out, Mark?
I'm on the record.
You know what, Mark? The way to start busting the recession is just handing out money, I think. If you just, like, start pumping some money into the economy in a Keynesian economic mode, you just, like, give us all of, you know, maybe the celebrities, just
Adrian,
a handful of...
Daniel, give Adrian Dannatt $20.
There you go, you see.
Fantastic.
That's the way to bust the recession.
Okay, there's some money pumped into the economy. Okay, now, let's title this painting fast. Carlo, do you have a title?
Thought Bubble.
What?
Thought Bubble?
Well, that's
It's a
quite good.
term
That's
from
pretty
comics.
good.
It's coming out of
That's
the head.
really good, Carlo. I've never seen your hair look so good.
I know. I wore it out for Walter because he wants to be up here with women. So
Best you can do.
All right. Carlo, Walter, do you have a title for this painting? Your colleague.
The Disquieting Muse.
oh come on.
That's rehab.
How about a brighter
Not so
shade
bad,
of
but
color?
okay, Dannatt, what's your title?
Okay, what about a boxing reference in the red corner?
Molly Barnes.
It reminds me of all that jazz, the movie where Bob Fosse is facing death. It's just all of the history of his past.
Yeah. Molly, wasn't one of your big clients the director or producer of that movie?
Yes.
Dan Melnick?
Danny Melnick, yeah.
Danny Melnick. He was. You sold my first drawing to Danny Melnick back in 1980.
Right.
Thank you, Molly. Danny Melnick, all that
Now, Mark,
jazz,
was
yeah.
that your first drawing, or was that your first drawing sold?
Good question.
First drawing sold?
Okay.
I saw
I got confused there. I would like to know,
Danny
what was your
Melnick,
first
yeah.
drawing of? Do you remember?
It was of my mother, and I love her.
Oh, that's sweet, man. That's very sweet. Glad I asked.
But the first ones he brought to me, Carlo, I sold the first day to all celebrities. It was just
All right.
bizarre.
Billy Wilder.
Sylvester Stallone.
He was a good artist.
Norman
I like Billy
Lear.
Wilder's art.
Yeah.
Billy Wilder,
Yeah.
Sunset Boulevard.
And Larry Gagosian
No,
Dan
bought
Melnick,
10
all that jazz.
Yeah.
Larry Gagosian bought 10 drawings off Mark right there and then on the spot.
Adrian, I just want to clear this up since you're so fixated on Larry Gagosian.
He bought 10
Molly
paintings.
Barnes was the first art dealer to give John Baldessari his first art show, and she gave me my first art show, Mark Kostabi. But Larry Gagosian didn't buy my drawings until 1985, 3 years later, and he bought them directly out of my studio, and he bought 100 drawings and 10 paintings.
Ah.
And then, Adrian, thanks to Larry, who I adore, he bought a lot of my artwork, and he sold it. He was the first person to sell my artwork into the Italian art market way back in 1985 when Carlo McCormick was king of the Limbo Lounge. And thanks to Larry Gagosian, I'm rich, and I can fund this game show. So all the money that's coming to all you guys indirectly is coming from Larry Gagosian.
Thank you, Larry. He's busted the
And he
recession.
watches this show. Larry Gagosian watches, titled this especially when Lavinia Filippi is on it.
Ah, La Bella Lavinia.
La Bella Lavinia.
La
Okay,
Bella
let's title the next painting now, fast, urgently. Can we buy Thought Bubble by Carlo McCormick for $20?
That's some love. No.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yes, I'll buy it. $20 to Carlo McCormick. Okay. All right, it's a circus guy.
Framed.
It's a really good painting, right, Dennis?
Above the clouds.
What's the title?
I've been framed.
That's fantastic. Can I buy it? I've been framed by Adrian Dannatt for $20.
Oh, yes, thank
They
you.
don't
Yeah,
like it.
$20 to Adrian Dannatt. And now we have a painting of a pianist in a metaphysical milieu.
With no keys. 2 balls.
Hector and Andromaca.
Well, that would be a reference to Kiriko. You've been doing your homework, Walter.
I thought that up myself.
No. That comes right out of Kiriko.
That's a very good reply.
Walter.
Mark, I think I have a title.
Or would that be Carlo?
Well, because of the tube of paint, I call it ragtime.
Let's look at the painting.
Oh, that's cheeky.
Walter
Piano.
or Adrian, do you have an even better title
What
than
about-
Carlo's Ragtime?
What about note this?
What? Note this.
Note this.
Not bad. And Walter Robinson.
Metaphysical boogie woogie.
Oh, please.
I like that.
Thank you, Ben.
Can I buy Note This by Adrian Dannatt for
They
$20?
love it.
No.
I need to hear
Carlo
that going.
McCormick, your title was Ragtime. Can I buy Ragtime by Carlo McCormick for $20?
I like the way he says ragtime.
Not quite.
Maybe. And Walter Robinson, your title was?
Metaphysical boogie woogie.
Walter, I love you, but that's not a good title.
No.
Okay.
It's not?
We liked it.
Right.
He won.
Okay, the money goes to Carlo McCormick.
Yes.
All right, let's look at this next painting. Look at the blue sphere of perfection hovering behind this intense painting where the faceless figure is finally revealing what is behind the faceless mask. And it's nothing.
Absolutely
Adrian
nothing.
Dannatt. There's nothing behind the faceless Kastabi automaton, the corporate robot.
What about empty gesture, Mark?
That's pretty good, Mr. Dannatt. I like it a lot. But we have two contestants that we have yet to hear from.
I got one.
Okay.
Oh, you go
No,
ahead.
no, please, Walter. You.
How about Mr. or Monster?
Good.
That's pretty good.
And we have Carlo McCormick.
I would call it.
What is it?
I would call it about face.
That's good, too. This is going to be tough. Let's vote first on Carlo's title. Can I buy About Face by Carlo McCormick?
It's pretty strong.
Very strong.
Very
but
strong.
Only four.
we
four
still have to
votes.
vote on Walter's title.
And
You
mine.
can vote green more than once.
Adrian's.
Can I buy Walter's title, which was?
Mr. or Monster.
Very good.
Oops,
Oh,
7,
Curtis.
8, 9 reds.
Oh,
And
Carlo
what
beat
about
you there. Okay, and
didn't
damn
like
it,
it.
this is your chance.
Empty-
You want to offer your title again?
empty gesture?
Can I buy Empty Gesture by
Oh,
Adrian
it's
Dannatt?
solid
No,
green.
the money goes to Carlo McCormick. Incredible. A small black, white, and red and blue painting.
Wow.
Arguably a perfect Kastabi.
They all look the same.
It's got it all. And presently, we are looking at this painting with a cool background and a hot foreground. And a gigantic, bulging, pregnant sphere of perfection in the upper right-hand corner. Ben Curtis.
The movie Tron, if it was remade today, might look like this, and apparently it is being so.
Yeah?
Are you in it?
That's up to the director.
What about the artist? Mobius.
So, I don't have a title. This reminds me of being in high school, because our rival school was red and we were blue. So maybe bruised composition of bubbles.
What?
Hey, Ben,
This
can I
is
ask
a
you a
joke.
question?
Can we move on?
We were
No.
ready.
Back to Ben Curtis. Immediately back to Ben Curtis. When you were in high school, did computers exist commercially?
Not really. I definitely had an Apple IIe with a green screen for a long time.
You mean you had
The
an
internet
Apple?
the internet did not exist till my senior year, I believe.
Okay. Now, when you were the Dell dude, did you personally use the Dell?
Yes.
He says with trepidation.
It's not a contract anymore. You can say
A little hesitation there.
Yeah, because today saying you use a Dell is not a good
to
thing.
Mac or whatever.
It does
they use?
not work though.
Really?
Now you use a Mac, right?
If I could afford one, yeah. Depends on the bonus I received today.
Okay. Well, you're going to do pretty well. I have a feeling. 'Cause
Uh,
at the end of the show, money will fly all through the room. Go, Carlo.
An inner warmth.
That's interesting. Walter, do you have a title?
I do.
What would that be?
The girl can't help it.
Let's vote on Walter's title. Walter, what was it?
The girl can't help it.
Can I buy The Girl Can't Help It by Walter Robinson for 20? Yes, $20 to Walter Robinson for The Girl Can't Help It.
You guys were talking about the pregnant issue.
Now look at this guy with the pointed hat under the moon, looking for a distant star, looking for something far away while the bicyclist goes away.
Mark, everybody really likes the painting.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, I like it too. And since it has a bicycle theme, it's time for a cinema history question.
The Bicycle Thief by Vittorio De Sica.
But what piazza was it filmed in?
Which has now been remade
Where I
as
live,
a
right now.
documentary about
Piazza Vittorio.
Rastafarians called
$20 to Lisa Wells and Piazza Vittorio is correct! Piazza Vittorio!
I would like to.
No.
Mark, you're coming up in a movie. Am I right? The Con Artist?
That's
Oh,
right,
yeah.
I'm starring in
There's
Con
screenings of
Artist.
that this week or something. Next
And
week.
you know who else is in Con Artist?
Who?
I'll tell you who else is in Con Artist. Daniel, Derek. Even though Walter Robinson didn't sign a release, he's in the movie. Carl, everybody's in the
You're looking a
movie.
little wilting there, buddy.
Tribeca
Need
Film
another shot?
Festival. We're all in the movie. We're all going to be famous, and I'm going to be ruined. Okay. What are we going to title this painting that deals with Piazza Vittorio, De Sica, and the Bicycle Thief, and the quest for discovering life outside of our galaxy?
How about Space Invader?
Not bad. Walter, do you have a title that's even better than Carlo's brilliant title called Space Invader?
Secret in the Sky.
That's really good,
good.
too. I love it. It's charming. Adrian, do you have a title that's even better than Walter's charming title?
What about Is There Life on Mars?
Well, often, Adrian, you have great titles, but that's not one of them.
You're off today.
Let's vote on Walter's title first and see if New York likes it. What was it again, Walter?
Secret in the Sky.
Can we buy a Secret
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Sky? Yes, $20 to
I think so.
Secret in the Sky.
I couldn't I?
And speaking of great pianists like Jed Distler, here we have a picture of a pianist, and Daniel, who's in the movie called Con Artist, is going to pick up the painting and bring it close to the luminaries so they can get a nice, close gander at it.
This one's yellow.
One sphere's yellow, yeah.
How about
But we're not-
composition and counterpoint? You do
Sounds
that?
intelligent, Carlo.
No, I try.
You tried, yeah.
I would call it Anything Goes, Mark.
You've used
Let's
that.
vote on Anything Goes by Walter Robinson. Five. For
Yeah,
$20.
there we go.
Yes, $20 to Walter Robinson for Anything Goes.
That was mighty close to being a
It
40
could be
mark.
the title of a best-selling book.
By Mike.
Fantastic Robinson. Another voluptuous, bursting, sphere of perfection, pregnant with the desire to explode all over this party scene.
Downward Spiral.
Very interesting. A bit negative, but it's interesting.
okay,
Carlo
upward
or
spiral.
Walter? Carlo or Walter?
Well, if we're going to follow that logic, why don't we call it a long walk on a short pier?
Interesting.
What about Anton the Dub Poet? He's got a title.
Anton, what's your title? Dub poet.
Ways.
What did he say?
Parting ways.
Very nice.
Parting ways.
Parting Ways.
That's good.
That's good.
Can we buy that by Anton the Dub Poet?
I like that.
Yes, somebody wants to buy that.
50.
I like your list. Scalloped potatoes.
Yeah, there's the dance.
That means $50 to whoever can title this culinary painting. This gastronomic odyssey.
Oh, that's such a good title, Mark. You just did it.
Can I buy for
Okay,
$50
you got it,
by
man.
Carlo McCormick, Gastronomic Odyssey.
Such
Is
a
that
good
worth
one. That's
$50
yours, Mark.
for Carlo McCormick, Gastronomic Odyssey?
I'll take your money, but it's good.
They like it.
Maybe.
What about
Okay.
Mark? What about bringing it to the table?
Can I buy bringing it to the table for $50 by Adrian
Ben likes
Dannatt?
it. Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe it's better.
I like that a lot.
They don't have table legs.
How about culinary Ilya?
That's a nice analysis. Daniel pointed out that there are no legs for the table.
What about getting legless?
That's really stupid.
We're so brilliant.
Walter, do you have a title?
How about
Socially.
the ecstasy and the ecstasy?
Who could get any better than that, right?
Can I give you analysis?
Yes, analysis, please.
Because I want to support Adrian's title again, because bringing it to the table, there's a lot of sexual stuff going on.
Yeah,
there is.
So
It
Yeah,
it
we
sums
like
sums
that.
up a
Okay, let's
meeting.
revote
It
on
sums
Adrian's
it all
title.
up.
Ben's a fan.
Bringing it to the table.
Bringing it to the table.
By Adrian Dannatt. Can I buy it for
Oh,
$50?
yes, it's solid. Thank
No.
you.
Yes,
Yes.
$50 to
Thank you. Thank you.
I like Judas in the corner. See, it's the Last Supper, and there's Judas in the corner by himself.
Brilliant analysis, Walter Dannatt.
One
This painting
damn
is
big cocktail.
fraught with symbolism and meaning.
And Mark, I believe this painting is still wet.
Ooh,
It
don't
is
excite
very
me, Ben.
wet. It
Mark?
is very wet.
Mark, can I propose a title?
Yes, you may.
The apple of my iMac.
It's
It's
really good.
After the grown
It's really
settle,
good.
you know
But
that's
wait,
good.
That's pretty
But
good.
it's
Good
such a
Mark
good
money.
painting.
Especially when it's 20 or 40.
We've
I
got to
think, at this
hear
point.
what Walter has to offer, and also Adrian.
All right.
Walter, what do you got?
I like the apple of my iMac.
Okay, you might win $20 for that.
Okay, what about on
For
the
stealing.
eve, on the, we're referring to the Apple,
Yeah,
eve of the computer era? Referring to what we talked about earlier
Yeah.
with Ben.
Okay.
How about
Can we buy?
it's
Lisa
not
Rosen
a-
does not like it, but maybe the rest of New York will like Adrian Dannatt's title, The Eve of the
No, we don't
Computer
even need
Era.
the
Can I
eve
buy
of
it for
the-
$20? No. Okay. Can I buy Walter Robinson and Carlo McCormick, $20 each, the apple of my iMac?
I don't think they.
That means you have
Yes,
to pay
20
the
for
road.
Walter and 20 for Carlo. Look at the little masterpiece right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tripping
How about
on-
Mark?
We already know that everyone in the room is an impressive intellectual.
You can use that.
We don't need further proof. You wouldn't have been invited to be on the show unless you were an impressive intellectual. Now, let's look at the painting, and we have to urgently title the picture.
Shouldering
Okay.
the blame. Shouldering the blame.
That's really good. Can I buy it for
Because there's a lot
$20?
of pain and
Shouldering
blame
the
in there.
blame by Adrian Dannatt.
I
Yes,
think
the money
so,
goes to
yes,
Adrian
thank
Dannatt.
you.
Congratulations, Dannatt. And the next painting is... This painting deals with the concept of, obviously, the glass half full versus the glass half empty. The guy on the right thinks the glass is half empty and his life is in ruins. Whereas the guy on the left has a colorful life full of abundance and happiness because he sees the glass as half full.
I'm half full.
Now,
Mark?
yeah,
You have
The better half.
can I buy the better half by Carlo McCormick for $20?
So that's it.
Molly, you got a vote. Sarah, the best. Yes, $20 to Carlo McCormick for the better half. Genius.
It's like, it's like the romance novels my sister used to buy from the
We
grocery
need
store.
a half hour of analysis from each expert for this painting. Show the picture to Molly.
This
You've got the Man Ray. I used that in a show recently in New York. I mean, LA, and then you've got the Duchamp.
And the
You're in
Oldenburg.
all-
I think we have to call it.
Is that supposed to be you, Mark?
Yeah, that's me.
What about?
So Sarah gets
I think it's Custody
Daniel.
Conquers All. Mark, I have a title.
What would that
I
be,
missed the
Dannatt?
analysis.
My
What was
title
it?
is Mark of Genius.
Well, Daniel, give Adrian $20 just for that thought.
Such a gross sympathy.
Now, Walter and Carlo,
Mark of my
See, Mark-
dreams.
we go way back.
It's the
What's
teal.
the title, Walter or Carlo?
Can I give you one of those fancy pants titles you like?
Yeah, I love the poetry art titles, yeah.
The hegemony of hermeneutics. Hermeneutics is the study of the sources of meaning.
Wow. Oh my
Well,
God, that is so good.
Wow.
I'm having intellectual
got
orgasms
hegemony
here
going
in
on
Rome,
here, Steve.
hearing these titles. Okay, Carlo McCormick, you're a genius too. What's your title?
The Dominion of Found Objects.
Oh my God. This is going to be very difficult. Let's ask our top jury of New York intellectuals to vote. Can I buy the Dominion of whatever Carlo just said for $20? Ooh. Didn't pass. Okay. Walter Robinson, editor of ArtNet magazine, great painter. What was your title, Walter?
The hegemony of hermeneutics.
Oh my God, that's so good. Can I buy that for $20? Maybe. Adrian Dannatt, what was your title?
Mark of Genius.
Can I buy Mark of Genius by Adrian Dannatt for $20?
They love
No,
it.
the money goes to Walter Robinson for the hegemony of whatever he said.
And it's got a Magritte reference, Mark. I like the Magritte.
Magritte and George Bush.
Hey, what about,
that's
Mark,
still the ball.
Mark, I have a title.
What is it?
It's not Greet the Press, it's Magritte the Press.
That's pretty clever.
That's pretty clever.
Ma'am, I have a title.
Oh, Simon, you're never got a good
Okay,
title.
Sirigo.
Yeah.
Sirigo, what's your title?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I like that title.
Yeah.
That's the
All right,
title
let's
of
vote
the
on
show
it. Can I
at
buy
the museum.
It is what it is by Simon Sirigo, the interloper. No. Okay. Now,
I would like to
$20.
point out, Mark,
Can I buy
Magritte the Press.
Magritte the Press, it's obvious.
Can I buy Magritte the Press? Can I buy Magritte the Press? It's genius.
Unlike
By
you
Dannatt.
guys for that.
Come on. Let's vote. Magritte the Press. Dannatt for Magritte the Press.
We named all the paintings. Get ready for the ones, guys. I think everybody did kind of good.
At least I fucking jumped, did better at the end.
$200, right?
Yeah, got 300.
Thank you.